that the whole thing? Where's the other part of the jet boat?
What do you mean, is that the whole thing? This is the whole thing.
Everything's inside of it?
Oh, yeah.
Holy yeah, I need one.
You
That is
need
so
one
sick.
so bad. We're going to Shields later.
Somebody get me one of
You
those.
should buy that when we go to Shields later.
Buck's back.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
We are hunting again. We are in Missouri. Welcome to Missouri. I have never deer hunted in Missouri before, ever. Buck hasn't either. Buck, have you been to Missouri?
No, never actually.
You've never been to Missouri?
Not once.
Not once.
Physically. Not physically.
Not physically. We're currently in the corner of a little boat ramp at a reservoir here in Missouri. Most of you guys will probably figure out what reservoir we're at for the sake of the video. And because I'm evil, I'll make you guys try to figure it out. We are going to hunt public land from the boat. We got the lunker in Missouri. Look at this. We're going to hunt public land here. It is November 8th. Today, 2025, and we're going after some whitetails. Buck and I both have a buck and a doe tag. The goal is to fill our buck tags and just learn as much as we can in the days that we're here. Me and Buck we have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We gotta go home Friday. So we have a good amount of time. We have a fair amount of knowledge. I know someone that's down here that's hunting, and he's just been kind of guiding us along with what he thinks we should do and such. So we're gonna go not fishing, we're gonna go hunting in the boat. This is gonna be wild. We brought the Suburban down here, camping in it. We drove all night last night and got here at 3:30 a.m. and then we slept until 6:30, and now we can't sleep anymore because we're so excited to go hunting. We saw a big buck not far from here on the road, almost hit it. Buck did, and then Buck was over here brushing his teeth this morning, and you spooked a deer, right?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Right over here. And then I was sitting here getting a drone shot, and Buck was up by the tree. And what happened?
I saw a buck chasing 2 does or something like that.
across the bay, we got deer chasing. So
Big rack.
so we're feeling pretty good. Our goal today is to scout. We're gonna walk into spots, rattle, pretty much ground hunt. If we feel like we find a spot that is super good, we're gonna probably set up stands and or at least sit there, a couple sits in trees. So I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get in the water, go start looking around and learning. So let's do it. Deer tracks. So we're just gonna go up in here. And this is the first spot we're going to check out. We're going to go up in here, rattle a couple times, but we're going to basically scout. Just move really slow and try to see if we can find deer or good sign. Let's do it, boy. Hey, we got 3 deer up here. I'm just gonna look. No, I'm just gonna look. They were quartering away. Just get comfortable and don't move, okay? I might rattle some more. I'm trying to see if I can see them. The one I saw was a doe. Little buck, you're not shooting them. This is you. All right, we officially are done with our first walk here. What do you think, Buck?
I don't think we should hunt there.
Yeah, so expectations, I think that I was feeling it could be a little more open. It's really brushier than I thought it was going to be. But I also think that depends on where you are. It's pretty close to noon right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to make some food in the boat here. Brought along his jet boil. And then we're going to go to a completely other section of the lake and do another walk. Maybe sit a little more. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll bring our stands in there. I don't know. Make some food and go find another spot. Day 2 has pretty much hasn't yielded a lot for us. Last night we had a freaking crazy ride back. It got super windy in the evening. We sat till after dark, and then we rode back across the lake, and we were hitting waves that were almost coming over the front. I didn't pull my camera out, but Buck's got a little video, right? You got a video saved, right? So here's what it looked like. And then this morning, our clothes were still a little damp, so we ended up running to town, getting some food stuff, and then we actually grabbed a 2D decoy just to have with us, because I think there's a couple situations we could be in where we could use one. And then we came out here pretty late in the day. We launched at a different launch, and we came and looked at some different stuff. And we ended up finding a really good spot back in here that I think we're gonna sit in the morning. So we backed out of there. We're gonna sit in the boat in this bay, and we're just gonna watch the bottoms back in here until dark and just see if deer move through them, and then back out and get ready for the morning. Feeling pretty good about this spot. We got some scrapes up there, really nice open woods, a lot of oaks, pretty easy access through a little drainage. So we're feeling pretty good. Anyways, day 2 is coming and going. Day 3. You guys are missing the action this morning. We got in here, me and Buck. We couldn't figure out what tree we wanted to get into, so we finally decided. I put the first stick on the tree, and a doe was coming at us. She walked to like 40 yards, and I was like, all right, I gotta get up the tree, so Buck knocked an arrow. We still couldn't see her very well. It was really dark. And he stood down there, and I started climbing the tree. She worked her way around us, kind of here to the left, or to the right, out here. She got to like in here somewhere, and she stopped, and she saw me climbing, so she started walking back the other way. And then I turned and looked, and out here, there's a little field right here, and there was a buck walking across it. And he came in, a little 8-pointer, like right on the edge of shooting. I probably would have shot him, but I didn't have my bow, and Buck was on the ground. And he came in and walked right at her. I did some calling, and he was with her, and then he started walking over here. He walked pretty much like to 35, 40 yards, and that's when he finally saw us. And Buck decided not to shoot him. Buck, you need to get in the tree or hook my bow up. That buck's with the doe. Can you see it? There's a buck with a doe. He's coming this way, Buck. He's at like 45. Buck, that pine tree that's in front of him 10 yards is 30 yards. Too small. Okay, don't shoot him then. We're finally up in the tree. There's a really steep cliff, and the deer get funneled this way. And then there's a field out here, and if they want to move across the end of this bay, they have to come right through here. So, I mean, they can cross the field, but it's a really good spot if they want to stay in the woods. They come right through here, so. He sees us. How did he get here that quiet? That thing came out of nowhere. It seems like we have bad luck so far. I don't know if it's bad luck or we're just doing it wrong. But so we're sitting pretty close to private, as you can see. We're probably 70 yards away from the line, hunting this this really close, small section that deer will pass through. And the landowners came and brushed their trails, because rifle opener is this coming weekend. Do you think it's a squirrel? We got a squirrel here.
Not a clue in the world that we were here. 4 people. I mean, what were they? 60 yards from us?
60 yards.
4 people standing there. Truck hog, 4-wheeler, and then 2 weed whips with like brush eating blades on them.
No idea.
No, not a clue.
Yeah. No.
That's how you know that Sitka's the best camo pattern out there. I mean, there's no comparison.
We're just chilling at the marina now. Buck had to go grab something he left in the truck, but we're gonna get back to hunting. It's cold. It's like 27, 30 degrees, something like that. It's really cold. We're having fun though. It's a good time. Learning stuff. We did end up seeing like 6 does and 2 bucks this morning, so I'm not complaining at all. Just had to laugh. We had a good laugh in the tree, so that was fun. Let's get it back out there. Alrighty, Buck and I have decided to split up. So I'm up in here now. Buck kind of went to the right. I kind of came straight in. It's really nice in here. I followed a trail in. Came right up in here. My plan is I'm going to work my way up in here just a little ways and probably rattle in a couple spots. And just look for scrapes. I've already found a couple rubs on the walk-in. We're just going to do a little bit of scouting here in a new spot, just like we have been. We're finding stuff, but nothing that's like screaming to us yet. Tuesday. Little update for y'all. Buck and I found some pretty good stuff yesterday. We ended up sitting on a saddle that we didn't really like. There was tons of squirrels on it. This morning we had bad wind for our other spot that we saw those deer and people at, which we were bummed out about. So we went and we sat on the ground on a hayfield that we were pretty sure deer were going to come out on. We heard 2 deer when we were walking in there that we jumped. So we sat there for a little while and then decided to pull out and go scout a little more. There was a couple more spots we wanted to check out. And the first spot we went to, we walked in there and we found our biggest scrapes, biggest tracks, biggest rubs, more deer sign than anywhere else. And then it's got one field that's planted. And it's like hay on the outside, and then it's like old corn. It looks like corn, but it's not corn. I don't know. Maybe it is corn. I don't know. It looks like corn, but like super short, like malnourished corn. So we haven't run into a field like that. So it's got some open oaks. There's oaks in there with acorns. A lot of bedding around it. And one of the scrapes I came to actually was freshly hit from this morning. So we just came back to the truck. We needed to grab some stuff, and we're gonna eat some lunch. It's finally warming up now. We're finally getting warm air from down south, so it'll be comfortable for us. I don't know what it's going to do to the deer, but it's time to sit because it's Tuesday. We only got Wednesday, Thursday left. So our plan is to go back there, sit all night, and see what comes through. I did jump one doe while I was over there too. She was in some tall grass. So anyways, yes, that's the plan. Let's get back to hunting. Step. One more step. Oh, you got your 8-er.
I got 8s.
We are finally sitting. Got the bow. Got buck. We're super far up. You guys can't really tell, but we're actually like 30 feet in the air. And we got our decoy out here. You can see it right here. This is all oaks. We're at a really good public chunk that we found. We got a field, and then a row of trees, and then another field, and that field is really big. This one's pretty small. There's scrapes on this one, on the edge of this one. So, I really like this spot. There's a lot of shootable stuff, like 30, 40 yards. Little holes everywhere. But the main stuff is like 25 yards, so. This is the biggest tree that I can actually fit on. Look at this. That's the end. That little piece sticking out right here is the end of my rope. So that is the biggest tree that I can actually fit around up here. So if I was any lower, my platform wouldn't fit. If you guys haven't watched the last video, I'm gonna have a booth at the ice fishing show in Duluth at Amsoil at the deck, December 12th, 13th, and 14th. So if you guys are interested in coming and talking, fishing, and hunting with me, I'll be there every day, all day. Good to hang out with vendors and see a bunch of cool new stuff for the year. The Duluth show is actually fairly big, I think, so it would be really cool if one of the 5 of you guys came to the ice show to talk hunting and fishing with me, because I know one of you guys is probably watching this video. So come on down, talk hunting, fishing, buy some cool stuff. I'll have a whole bunch of new NT merch, including these hats there. So if you guys want to support me, come hang out. I don't want to sit there and look awkward with no one at my booth. So, all right, let's get hunting. What do we have here?
Deer poop. It's delicious.
Deer poop. Brownie bites. Today, on my snack menu. See if I can. Old Trapper teriyaki. I don't have a lot left, but that's dinner before dark. Have one. Dang, he gave me 2. Man, it's like he's a friend of mine. buck. Is there another one behind him? Is there another one behind? Not yet. Not what we're looking for. He went to the corner. I didn't see where he went though. Oh look. Is she way down? Where is she? Oh, I think I saw her move. How much shooting light I got left? Keep an eye on him to the left, okay? Just don't move. I can't really see my pins though, so I don't think I could have done it more than 25 yards. If he came out here, no problem. Well, it's the last day here in Missouri, and hopes are pretty low. But this morning we were gonna go sit a different spot, but last night we were driving from the launch, and there was a freaking huge buck ran in front of the car right on this piece of public. So we are out here this morning hunting it, and Buck had to run back to the truck. He forgot something, but I stayed and sat here, and I had a spike and a doe walk out at 160 yards in the corner. It's supposed to get really warm today, so we don't know what the deer are going to do. They're probably going to bed down. But I think we're gonna do some walking and see if we can come up with something. Buck's just getting back right now. Let's go do some walking. Well, we are about as down to the wire as down to the wire gets here. We're on day 6 in Missouri, and neither I or Buck have shot one. This is actually our last sit. Me and Buck split up. He's sitting downwind of me in a different spot. We found these fields on public that are hay, and there's a good sign around them. And we actually came in here today and we rattled, and we had a little shooter buck come out of the woods like 40 yards from us, like while I was rattling, which I've never had happen before, and we were not ready. And he was just on the other side of this brush stuff, and I could see him, but we had no shot. Buck couldn't see him. I had no shot, so that kind of sucked. But that buck is actually, he should be in here right now. So I'm in an open part of oaks with a trail connecting these two fields, and then I have bedding on the other side of this trail. So there should be deer in here, and they should come out here in a little while. I'm hoping I can catch either something crossing between fields or something coming straight out of the bedding into this oak stuff. That's my plan. So we're here now. It's 2:30. Let's get hunting. Smoked him, dude. Smoked him. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Last light is right now. Look at this. 5:33. That's last light. I just shot one. Dude. Oh my god, dude. I just heard him fall over. Smoked him. Oh my god, dude. The last minute of shooting light. Oh my god, dude. I'm calling Buck right now. Dude, I shot one.
Did you really?
The last minute of shooting light, I shot one. Dude, I shot a buck.
Alright, well, I'll get down. I'll come over there.
Dude, I cannot believe it. There's deer all over in this field back here. Dude, I looked at my phone, 5:33. It was the last minute. Dude, insane.
You're a fucking animal.
Dude. The last minute of shooting light. You can see my knock in the corner. Right there. I'm gonna get all my shit down and Buck should be here by then. Alright, here we go. I just picked up the arrow. And we have blood. So I would assume, I think I heard him fall over like 60 yards that way. But we're gonna leave the arrow right here, right where I found it, and go see if we can find him quick. Right here, there's blood. We have blood right here and right here, all over this leaf. Just a little bit of blood, not a lot. Blood here, blood here. What is wrong with your side?
What the?
There. Little buck. That's cool. Shot one. Yeah, what happened to him there?
I wonder if he got gored by an antler or something.
Yeah, he might have got poked. Sweet! It's got a wicked point. Look at that thing. Well, not the biggest deer, but I shot him in the last minute that I could legally shoot a deer. Cool. I'm pumped. Got a deer in Missouri last day. We're taking him home. Got some meat finally. That's crazy, dude. What do you got to say for that?
Yeah,
about
that's
that?
sweet. I'm happy for you. You always wait till the last minute to do shit, though. You know?
Yeah, I wait for the last minute for everything. So, yeah. We gotta drag this sucker out in the dark and cut it up, at least partially. We got a lot of work to do now, so hopefully you guys liked it. Hit the like button, subscribe for me. We'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be at the Duluth Ice Fishing Show December 12th, 13th, and 14th, so come on down. I don't know what booth I am yet, but I will have a booth. Come on down and say hello, talk hunting and fishing, grab some NT merch. We'll see you guys then. Now we're headed back to Minnesota because I gotta film my Minnesota tag still, so we're going home to some snow. Should be pretty fun, some cold sits. Hopefully shoot a couple deer there. This is Jarrett with Northern Tactics. See you, bye. Cheers. Still tastes the same. Thing died in my backpack though.